Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Jermall, I changed my mind. Charlo, he's supposed to be fighting his IBF number one mandatory in Julian Williams, and that seems to be it's becoming a hard fight to make due to a couple of things. Number one, Charlo wants a couple million to fight Julian Williams, and on top of that, he has this eye injury, so he got a medical extension, so it's gonna push the timeline of when to make the fight. So I'll read you some of the quotes, because he had a tweet that he put on his Twitter account recently in regards to this fight. Here's what Jermall Charlo had to say in regards to fighting Julian Williams and everything. He said, I quote, "The Charlo-Williams fight is worth millions." Now, I don't know who Jermall Charlo thinks he is, and he's suffering from the same problem a lot of these other fighters are suffering from, which is pricing themselves out, thinking that they've earned more than they really have. Now, Charlo is a good fighter, but let's be clear here. When he won his title, he beat an old Cornelius Canine Bundridge. He defended it against a very overmatched Silky Wilkie Camphor. And on top of that, he went life and death with Austin Trout, who definitely won at least 5 rounds. And, before the Austin Trout fight, this guy was talking about, I'm going to go to 160, and I'm going to fight GGG, and I'm going to beat GGG down. And then when it came time, when they asked him post-fight, are you moving up to 160? He said, no, I changed my mind. I'm going to stay with 154 and defend my title. Hence the nickname that I gave him, I changed my mind. So, honestly, it is mandatory. Fight your damn mandatory. Hike up your skirt. If you beat Julian Williams, this is one of those fights that gets you toward those multi-million-dollar paydays. So if you're really as good as you think you are, take the fight and really just show and prove. Show and prove. A lot of guys ain't showing and proving. They just talking and talking and talking, and it's a bunch of hype. Show and prove. I know Julian Williams wants to fight. He seems like he's really willing to make the fight, but Charlo, I don't know, man. Thankfully, he got a 60-day medical extension on when to make the fight. So, because he had an eye injury, so he got a 60-day extension. So, during September 8th, from September 8th and on, 2 weeks after September 8th, after September 8th they have 15 days to make a fight. If not, the fight will go to a purse bid. And I'm sure they don't want those problems. So the good thing is, despite Charlo and his diva ways, he has an IBF title, and we know that the IBF of all the sanctioning bodies is the best at enforcing their mandatories, enforcing the rules, and they're really the only sanctioning body with really any sort of integrity, which says a lot in this day and age in boxing. So, yeah, man, I think the fight's gonna happen at some point, because the IBF's gonna have to force his hand. It's either make the fight, go to a purse bid, or just flat out just vacate the damn belt and move up to 160. He's already big for the weight anyway, so I'm not sure how much more time he's gonna have to be able to make 154. He's a big 154 pounder, so it is what it is, man. Hopefully Charlo gets off his high horse. He takes the money that is where he's at right now, and doesn't continue to ask for $2 to $3 million paydays, because quite frankly he has not earned that yet. He has not beaten the level of opposition to earn that. And yeah, that's the news. So Jermall Charlo holding up the fight between Julian Williams. He's got to defend his IBF junior middleweight title against his IBF number one mandatory in Julian Williams, but it's not happening right now. So you guys give me your thoughts on this down below. Comment down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.